Shalom, shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Krakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS that rule and teach well in the scriptures. Salutations to the ICAM that are doing this work in truth and faith and in all sincerity. Today's lesson is basically going to be about the spirits are definitely real. The spirits are real. Just a short testimony. I've basically had a serious headache, or what you consider a migraine, and it lasted for over a week. And so the spirits are definitely working, which, the evil spirit called Satan is working, and his dominions are working along with Esau Edom. Okay, so we're definitely in a war between the righteous and the wicked for dominion upon the planet. And so, that's a short testimony. One more of the testimony before I start this lesson is basically, there was Eve that, basically wanted to go out and that day was the Sabbath day. Okay, now needless to say, nothing actually, as far as like sexual went on, but it's just the presence of wickedness try to invoke the hopefully elect. And so not only that, it just one problem after the other one just kept coming up, as far as like, trying to choke out the word, trying to stop the Lord's presence among the hopefully elect with these particular situations that kept coming up, trying to choke out the word, so to speak. So spirits definitely do exist, and so we are to, number one, keep the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay. And serve the Lord, with all our might and all our strength. And when we don't have the strength to do so, to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to give us strength, and to give us a way out. And so this is the way out. Doing lessons, doing shows, going to camp. You can do whatever's in your power to do, and when all else fails, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to make a way. So, with that being said, we'll get to the lesson. This is related to the angels of the Lord, our brothers, and Yahushua being the top-notch big brother. But this is a little history of the so-called UFOs. And I digress, I'll let this play.
19. San Clemente Island, California. 68 nautical miles west of San Diego. 9 U.S. warships are performing nighttime training exercises in restricted waters.
Suddenly and unexpectedly, the exercises...
Let me pause that. I also want to add on to, what was mentioned earlier. Their job is to snuff out and choke out our cries to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is not going to happen. Even if we cannot speak, The spirit moans and groans. And we're crying out to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for eternal peace, for righteousness, to have the necks of our enemies, and to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in our fullest strength.
Is interrupted by an unknown presence.
The ships are swarmed by what the Navy refers to as UAVs, or unidentified aerial vehicles. The UAVs fly for prolonged periods of time in low visibility conditions. And as far as ancient astronaut theorists are concerned, the video captured from the USS Russell may be the...
You best believe all the trickery and the tools that Esau, Edom, and the wicked are using, and the wicked's being used by demons, and the wicked's being used by Satan to keep this kingdom that is mentioned in the scriptures from proliferating, from existing. And so I'm here today as an example to let the wicked know, to let Esau Edom know, to let the 2/3 know that the kingdom is coming and recompense is a must.
The most extraordinary of all. Not because there were so many objects seen in the sky, but because of the UAP's very unique shape.
Okay, so this wasp. This video shows what foods look like before humans started breeding them.
Salakia.
Most people have no clue that in 2023 the best way to make money on Amazon is not.
Starting off in our number 10 spot, we have Project Grudge Report 13. Okay, I've read quite a few different UFO sighting stories.
Now, if you get any story of an alien-looking creature, one or two things exist. Either the angels, whether they be left hand or right hand, are wreaking havoc and changing the form to scare the shit out of individuals, or it's a blatant hoax by Esau Edom to muster up the people to fight in this day of Armageddon against Yahweh Shai and the angels. So this is predictive programming.
And stories of alleged alien abductions, and this is fully one of the most terrifying I have ever heard of. So basically, the story starts off in March of 1956 when Jonathan P. Lovett was assisting Major William Cunningham in the White Sands Missile Testing Grounds near Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico. The pair were out searching for debris from a recent rocket test when Major Cunningham heard a loud scream. His first thought was that Sergeant Lovett had been bitten by a snake, so he went around to help aid his partner, and this is when he allegedly saw something that he never expected. He recounted seeing the sergeant being dragged away by some sort of long serpentine arm that had wrapped around his legs. Whatever this creature was, it was connected to a hovering disc that was in the air about 15 feet away. The major stood there in horror as he watched this creature and the sergeant retreat into the craft, which then rose vertically into the sky. Of course, he radioed for help, and while he was taken to the hospital for observation after
there's no aliens that are coming from another planet to invade this planet, to take it over. As long as the alien craft, the so-called alien craft, and around, this planet hasn't been taken over yet. So this is a hoax. It's a farce. Okay, and I'll close out there giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash, and double honors again to the apostles and the elders of GMS, the rule and teach word in the scriptures, the brothers of Akim, that is pushing for the kingdom. And with that, I like to say, Shalom.